For peace, let the women speak. For peace, make women talk.
The event was to share the findings of a study carried out by the Coalition of Women Peace Building Network from the Northwest and Southwest regions on how women have been represented in the implementation and monitoring mechanism of the outcomes of the Measure National Dialogue.
Women's participation in peace building is very, very primordial because they are the ones that bear the brunt in the crisis. They are the ones that suffer most. And as a result, women of the Northwest and Southwest region since 2016 have been carrying out different actions to see that they contribute in one way or the other to bring an end to this crisis.
The study was carried out in the 13 divisions in the Northwest and Southwest region of Cameroon.
3 years down the lane, decisions that were made at that national dialogue are being implemented in the two regions, that is the Northwest and the Southwest regions. And in our continuous quest to see how women can effectively participate, we decided to go down to the field to find out whether women knew about the mechanisms of the national dialogue, women knew what was happening, and also to find out what is the impact of this particular program on their lives. We had focus group discussions with particular questions, key informal interviews, gathered information about what was going on, gathered information about the lives of the women and the different projects that were going on. And then we came back, triangulated the data and had our results. So we presented these results already at the Prime Ministry. We have presented the results to the Diplomatic Corps.
The results of the findings was presented to some stakeholders in Bamenda by the Women Peace Builders on Friday, May 5, 2023.
Our first partners or stakeholders we brought here were the councils. Those are people who have a budget for their various communities. We are looking forward to partner with these councils to foster the dissemination of these results, through which we will get to empower many more women. This coalition has almost 10 networks, and these networks have at least 10 member organizations, and all these member organizations are working on the ground. So it's our expectation that each of these coalitions, as well as their member organizations, will take this information right to the grassroots.
The coordinator of the Northwest DDR Center, after getting the results, is determined to step up the work on the field.
I want to appreciate the findings, which were slightly finer in terms of the DDR, in terms of the other structures that were fallouts of the national dialogue, that while we may want more studies to be done on that, we think that what was done is actually something appreciable that we may need to use to be able to better the management of these structures.
The women also gave out recommendations to back up their document.
We gave the recommendations to them that there is need for the women leaders in the field to be involved in the implementation of this project. There is need for them to create a lot of awareness, and there is need for them to provide local funding to make sure that the results of these findings are disseminated right to the grassroots, because this will make the women feel important, know that their voices count, and then also look for various ways as to how they can better be involved in the peace building process.
According to these women, the time for crying is over. Now is the time for action, and their voices need to be heard in order to put an end to the crisis in the Northwest and Southwest regions of Cameroon.